Ethan, Jorge, Joshua, Paulo, Olivia, Gabriel, and Akshash were sent up to Dunsmuir on the Shasta line to work on the rotary, flanger, and snowplow service. Snow was a lot intense than last year. In addition, because almost all of the locomotives here were short-line owned, they were leased by the Union Pacific Railroad to help clear the snow for many trains. They were quickly assembled to consist with the larger engines on rotary jobs and the smaller engines onto flanger jobs. The Rotaries then got on with their job with the help of Ethan and Paulo.
This work is already difficult. I want to find a different assignment to do.
It's never easy to deal with snow.
Oh dear, oh no. This looks like an extremely dangerous landslide about to happen.
Ethan, I know it's terrifying, but don't worry, we're gonna get over this soon. After going through the Cascade Range, they were on the outskirts of the barren land of Northern California. A Roseville-bound freight train passed by them as they were held up at a siding. Luckily, it had stopped snowing for a bit. Well, Ethan, I hope you have some experience about working with rotaries. You too, Paulo.
I do.
A snowplow consist was in Dunsmuir with Olivia and Gabriel. They were heading south towards Reading. Jorge, Joshua, and Akshash were on flanger service to clear excess snow beside the track. On flanger service, it was quicker and efficient to clear out snow. Yo, slow down. This isn't summer. I know what I'm doing. Don't you want to be stuck in the snow just because you're hella slow?
He's right. What if we hit something like a rock buried in the snow and we derail?
Get common sense. Ethan cleared the way, so there shouldn't be anything on the line besides white stuff. At the northern end of the Shasta line, Jorge and Joshua waited for a freight train to pass by, this time an intermodal. Told you we'll get this job done. We can go up the line and turn around and head back. Says about waste of fuel. Also, Akshash is already facing the other direction, so what's the point? I want to experience the whole snow plowing. Whatever. The snowplow, flanger, and rotary consists all returned to Dunsmuir for the night when snow started falling. Jorge, I'm serious that you have to be careful when clearing snow. You'll be glad you aren't going that fast with the rotary. I know what's right. You are just giving me useless advice.
Calm down. This is actual serious work.
I'm seriously trying of the cold and hard work through the snow. I want to get out of here.
You know why Union Pacific needed us for this work? It's obviously because the other engines are dealing with Donner Pass.
Luckily, it didn't take long to clear the snow south of Dunsmuir and into Reading.
That's good. More work to clear snow tomorrow, so I better get some rest now.
The next early morning, snow was falling at a quick pace that Ethan and Paulo had to go out early. The rotaries were working hard throwing snow away from the tracks.
I can feel myself freezing right now. It's too freaking cold.
Same here. I don't want to do this anymore.
You'll get this over with sooner or later. On the northern end, Ethan and Paulo had to switch to a siding to clear for a freight. However, the problem was that the switch was frozen.
God damn it. We have a train behind us that has to go.
We're working our fastest. It'll take a bit before we can clear for the freight.
Maybe we should head up north to find another siding.
And that should do it. Ready to proceed.
Thank God.
Well, the locomotives and crew understand that we're all tasked to clear now. And for 1,000th time, snow is never easy to deal with.
You're right. I hope they're thankful we're here for them, or they wouldn't have made it to their destination unless they used the Gateway subdivision. Alright, Ethan and Paulo, thanks for your hard work clearing the snow. We'll be off duty now and another crew should be here later.
Have a good day.
We can get this over with, so shush it, Josh. Yeah, Jorge, can't wait to see you derail in the snow.
Guys, calm down. You should be nicely cooperating with each other and not arguing.
Stop defending Josh and go back to Norfolk Southern Territory. Jorge, Joshua, and Akshash stayed on a siding where the line was closed for tonight. They were going to wait for Ethan to clear the snow first thing in the morning. Before the sun rose, a late Amtrak Coast Starlight with a UP AC44 passed by the flanger consist. The AOC 42 leading had mechanical problems because of the freezing weather. It started snowing, but the problem was that no one told the crew of the Amtrak train about the landslide as Jorge's crew didn't see it. The AC44's driver noticed the landslide of snow and tried to brake. Oh crap, we gotta stop! Oh no, we're stuck! First I broke down and now we're stuck in the snow. No one told us anything about the landslide. We better get help before we're buried alive. Hello? Yes, we're stuck in the snow and we need help. Immediately! Ethan and Paulo were ready to plow snow again. Their new crews told them about the stranded Coast Starlight.
Well, looks like this is the city of San Francisco 1952 once again.
Joshua, Jorge, and Akshash had already gone to help the Coast Starlight. This was their mistake as Jorge didn't wait for Ethan.
There, I got it. Pull back.
Let's go! Just as Jorge was pulling out, more snow fell and buried the locomotives and a few superliners. Oh no! We can't get out! We're all going to freeze up to death. We should have waited for Ethan. Just as the crew said that, Ethan came out of the tunnel. Ethan soon coupled up to Jorge and was ready to pull back.
Alright, we're ready.
Let's all work together. We can get out of here if we do that.
Our engines have been frozen up already. Guess you two are our only hope getting out of the snow. Ethan and Paulo worked extremely hard, but in no time, they were out of the snow. Thanks, Ethan and Paulo. We could have been frozen up already if you weren't there for us.
Our pleasure. We are actually prepared for this.
Thank you all. You saved us from a terrible fate. You all knew how to act quickly and you all were heroes. I'm so glad my passengers are alright. There's no way they could have survived without their help. Ethan was decoupled from the rotary consist and took the Coast Starlight back to Klamath Falls, Oregon, while the other engines stayed on a siding during the line's temporary closure. It would take a few days until the line would be open again due to intense snow. Any trains except the Coast Starlight were rerouted over the BNSF Gateway subdivision. After the Shasta line was finally reopened, the engines would work on the line for a week and were returned to the Golden Empire Bay Railroad afterwards. The yardmaster was pleased to see her engines return, but had stern words for Jorge. Welcome back, everyone. I'm glad all of you acted quickly in saving the Coast Starlight and were serious when it comes to plowing snow. Well, except Jorge for the most part. I know. I'm sorry, Yardmaster. I just didn't want to deal with snow as the white stuff just causes trouble. Well, I thought you didn't like doing freight jobs, so that's why I chose you to do flanger work. Seems like you didn't like that too. But I hope you learn to never be boastful about work next time. You could have killed the crew and the passengers, and not to mention, you made the Union Pacific trains reroute over the BNSF Gateway sub. Yes, Yardmaster.
I'm sure it's good to be back after a few weeks. We're still frozen from working up and down the line.
True. It must have been hard work plowing through the snow with the freezing weather. It was. And with Jorge, he made the job more difficult. Shut up, Josh. And also for all of you engines involved in the rescue, you all made it to the news for your bravery. I never been more proud of my engines more than ever.
Really? I can't believe it.
We were once immature engines, but I think we've proven ourselves that we have gotten better and know how to help others.
Y'all should be proud of yourselves, and I hope everyone is alright.
Yes, Gabriel. According to the news, everyone made it alright, although many got sick. No fatalities, thankfully. And with that, Ethan, Paulo, Jorge, Joshua, Oxcharge, Gabriel, and Olivia were ready to return to service the next day.